So Ninjago just wrapped its 2025 San Diego Comic-Con panel, giving us everything we need to know about 2026 Ninjago, and I'm here to break it all down for you. Trust me, there's some crazy things in here you're not going to want to miss, and there's a lot to talk about it. So Dork Squad, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into all the crazy stuff that was revealed at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. So first off, and the thing floating the internet the most, is this brand new image of Lloyd from Dragon's Rising Season 4. Now, I can safely assume that one side is part 1 and one side is part 2, and I'm not going to go into too much leaked information in this video, but I do believe that second side there is some kind of dragon form or something, so the leaks from the sets say. Or we could be wrong, and this could just be a look at Lloyd's full suit, but I'm inclined to believe that this is one of those one half is part 1 and one half is part 2, although I guess only time will tell. Now, this is only concept art, but from what we can see, it does look really cool, and I'm really excited to see what this suit ends up fully looking like, whether it is one or two suits. Now, we also got our first look at what is going to be the full trailer for Ninjago Dragon's Rising Season 3 Part 2. There was no audio to it, but it is out there, it is floating around, it was shown at Comic-Con, so I would expect that trailer to drop in the next couple days, which we might do a breakdown of it. I don't know. It depends on how much new footage is in there from episodes 19 and 20. Okay, but on to some of the actual news for this video. This is coming straight from the Ninjago news. First up we hear is that the Weekend Whip will return at some point in 2026. Now, I'm not sure what this means, whether it means we're going to be getting a new Whip intro, or they're just gonna reference it in a song, or possibly it has something to do with the dragon forms that we might be getting. We also got some news that we will be getting more Ninjago Legends sets in 2026. I'm assuming continuing the story of Kai in the land of monsters, or possibly other realms, or maybe it's a new ninja, maybe exploring what happened with Jay when he first got merged. We also now have it confirmed that Dragon's Rising will not tell Wildfire's origin story or how she got to the administration. But Kevin and Doc, the writers for the series, did say they have a story in mind, which, to be honest, even though I'm a Wildfire fan, I wasn't exactly like clamoring to know how she got there or her origin story, so I'm not too bummed out about that. But speaking of the administration, it is confirmed that we will explore more of it in Season 4 of Dragon's Rising. As well, there was a new character named Agent Donovan teased during the signings. Now, if I had to give my theories as to what is going on with this administration plot, my absolute best guess would be is it has something to do with Jay's memories. I'm not going to get into spoilers for Part 2 in this video, don't worry, but there is something in Part 2 that hints that the administration might have something to do with why Jay can't seem to remember his days as a ninja, and I think this could very well be what they're hinting at when it comes to the administration in Season 4. We will also see the new ninja interact a lot more in the 4th season, which I guess that's expected. I don't know if that's really news necessarily, but it's in there, so I thought I'd throw it in here as well. And this is one that gets me really excited, is that the ninja will be taken on a deeper emotional journey in 2026 and beyond. So it looks like stuff is about to get real for Dragon's Rising. We've got so much coming in terms of emotional story. We got the Wu stuff, the Moro stuff, the Jay stuff. Don't forget the whole like there's so much stuff that could have so much emotional impact on the series. This statement, not surprising, but super exciting. But you'll have to let me know down below, what do you think of this news so far? Do you think that administration stuff has anything to do with Jay? And what do you think the emotional story is that will be coming in the future of Dragon's Rising? Possibly a sacrifice? Maybe even the ninja's final mission? Honestly, who knows? It's also been confirmed that we will explore previously unseen realms in Season 4, which begs the question, aren't we like running out of realms to show? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've shown almost all of the 16 realms, unless we're adding some more on there, but maybe I'm wrong. It has been a hot minute since I rewatched the series. So Season 3 Part 2 will come out in October. I know there was a lot of rumors about September 4th or early September. That does not seem to be the case. It looks like we are getting an October release date like with every other season, which, yeah, is a little unfortunate. We have to wait even longer for the next 2 episodes. That's if they don't leak before then. Also, this is one I find quite interesting, but one that kind of makes sense to me is that there is no exact time that took place place between The Merge and Dragons Rising Season 1. So it could really be any number of years, which I understand why they're doing this. They don't want to write themselves into a corner. But as someone who would love a more concrete timeline of the series, it's a little disappointing, as well as this next bit of news and our final bit of news for the video is very exciting, but also a little disappointing, and I'll explain why. Now, we all know I'm a big advocate for seeing some Chima stuff in Dragons Rising, whether it is just the Forever Rock or it is the characters, the world, Chi itself maybe. I'm down for all of that, but this next bit of news possibly shuts that down. It was stated in today's panel that they do have a story to explain where Legends of Chima exactly fits in the Ninjago timeline, but Dragons Rising isn't really about that. It may be told in media some other day, but as of right now, not in Dragons Rising, which is super disappointing. Again, as someone who wants to know the whole timeline of the series, I would love to know when Chima took place in terms of the greater overall story. We can assume before Season 5, given that everyone was kind of chill when Lloyd and Moral just kind of hopped in on them, although maybe that took place before Legends of Chima. I don't really know. But that Dork Squad does seem to be all the news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con this year. Nothing too crazy, nothing too earth-shattering, but some fun teases for the future. And this is where I leave it off to you guys, so let me know down below, what are your thoughts on all of this news, and does it make you any more excited for 2026, or are you a little bummed out at some of it? I know, I'm a little mixed. I wish we would have gotten more concrete news on something about Chima, other than just maybe one day we'll talk about it. It's not what Dragons Rising is about, and I'm like one of the only people who really is invested in wanting to see the Forever Rock in Chima. But maybe one day. Maybe. I'm holding on to that maybe one day. Doc Kevin, please don't let me down. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you to my wonderful channel members for supporting the channel and videos just like this. If you guys do want to support the channel for only 99 cents a month and see all the cool perks you get, check the join button down below. My members, you guys are fantastic. Don't cry because it's over, but smile because it happened. I will see you, Dork Squad, in the next video. Peace out.